Just beginning to find a place where you can breathe. And beginning to notice your breath. Noticing where in your body your breath is moving. Beginning to notice any hesitations or resistance within your breath. And taking one deep clearing breath, a full deep breath in, and a big sigh out. Allowing a slow, steady breath to find you. Allowing your awareness to move to the ground beneath your hips. To the air as it touches your skin. Allowing your awareness to move to any thoughts that might have joined you this morning. Giving time to acknowledge that they are there without engaging, and allowing them to finish what they need to before moving off on their own. Taking one more deep clearing breath here. A full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Letting your hands come to the tops of your knees. You're going to find a little bit of movement with your upper body around your hips. So imagining a mortar and pestle. Of your upper body, finding some big rotations, allowing that rotation to move all the way into the pelvis, right or left. And with these movements, allowing them to be nice and slow, beginning to find this connection with your breath and your body. In these movements, allowing for your inhale to draw you forward and your exhale to draw you towards the backside. Just taking another breath or two in this direction. And the next time you take a breath in, you're going to find the rotation in the other way, whatever direction you didn't do. Staying with your breath, the inhales to draw you forward, the exhales to draw towards the back. One more full breath in this direction. And with your next inhale, pausing, drawing forward, and letting your arms start to walk out long in front of you. We're going to find a forward fold here. Before you move into your fold, if you want to switch up the cross of your legs or shift your hips in any way, now is a good time to find that space. And when you're ready, allowing your arms to walk out long, taking a breath in to find your length. As you exhale, releasing all the way down. Head and neck to release, arms and shoulders to let go. Once more, noticing your breath, your full deep breaths in and out. We're going to find a little bit of time in each space we move into. So as we move into these spaces, give yourself a few breaths to settle in, and then allowing you to notice your breath in your body as you breathe in from there. Taking one more full breath right here. Full breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly walking your hands back towards your shins. And bringing your hands behind your back about a foot or so. And find a heart opener. And taking a big shoulder roll, letting your shoulder blades draw towards each other and down your back. Wherever you end up, allowing your chest to begin to lift up towards the ceiling. And you can take your head and neck wherever feels comfortable for you. Maybe gazing forward, maybe gazing up, maybe lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. One more full deep breath here. Breath in and out. Soft bend to your elbows to release your shoulders. We're going to make your way into your table, onto your hands and your knees. You can rock over your shins or swing your feet around to the side. However feels good to get there. And once you're in your tabletop, you're welcome to find any cat-cows or hip sways or hip circles. It's exploring how your hips, your spine, your shoulders feel this morning. When you're ready, you're going to find your balancing table. We're going to ease into this space. So slowly extending your right leg behind you, but let your toes stay on the ground, flexing your foot, beginning to press into your heel, opening up through the back of your leg, letting your navel and abdomen stay strong, engaged, drawing in and up. Allowing your breath to move. Deep breaths in and out. Staying right here, we're going to begin to find a little bit of balance. Maybe letting your left hand start to walk out, still fingertips touching. Maybe that right foot begins to float. Maybe the left hand begins to float. Reaching long through your fingertips and through your right heel. And taking 2 more breaths. Deep breath in and out. And 1 more breath in to find your length. As you exhale, release your left hand, your right knee down, maybe a shift of the hips. Now we're going to move on to your other side, finding that neutral tabletop space. And then letting your left leg extend behind you. Toes curled, pressing through your heel, opening up through the back of your left leg. And staying here with your breath, or moving into our balance. Maybe the right hand starts to walk out. Maybe the left foot floats. The right arm floats. Finding the length through the right fingertips, through your left heel. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Taking one more full deep breath in. As you exhale, releasing your right hand, your left knee down. Taking a few big hip circles or cat-cows, releasing anything in your hips and your spine that you might need to. And finding our downward facing dog, curling your toes and pressing your hips up and back. Maybe a pedal of the feet, bending one knee and then the other. And eventually finding some stillness here. The stillness in your body. A slow, steady breath. And then slowly walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding a gentle forward fold, a soft bend to your knees, allowing your head and neck to release. You can shake your head yes and no. You could shake your head maybe. And taking a slightly deeper bend into your knees, slowly rolling up to stand. A big shoulder roll at the top. Full range of motion in your shoulder joints. Maybe 2 or 3 more revolutions. And finding your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Feet can be together, about hip width apart, arms by your sides. Standing as tall as you can. Once more, noticing your breath. Noticing the ground beneath your feet. The air as it touches your skin. Noticing this breath, a full deep breath in. And out. Your next inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhaling to your half lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale to fold. Soft bend to your knees, inhale, rolling up to stand. That big shoulder roll at the top. Your next inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. And soft bend to your knees, inhale, rolling up to stand. Big shoulder roll one time. And pausing here in your breath. Deep breath in. And out. You inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold and pausing here in an active fold. Letting your hands come to your legs, the ground, any bind that might be in your practice. But wherever you end up, drawing the crown of your head towards the ground and your hips up towards the ceiling. Taking one more breath wherever you are. A deep breath in and out. Releasing any binds that you might have. Your next inhale, finding your half lift. Exhale, stepping back into your plank, the top of your push-up. Staying right here, taking another full deep breath in. Exhale your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale your upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, finding your downward facing dog. And stepping your right foot to your right wrist, you're going to find your low lunge. Left knee coming down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. You're welcome to stay here with your hands on the ground. Maybe moving your hands up to blocks, to your right knee, or anywhere else that feels right for you. Wherever you end up, allowing you to find a little bit of stillness there. A place where you can breathe. A place where you can be. Taking one more full deep breath in and out. Then your hands come down to frame your right foot. We're going to straighten into your front leg, finding your half split. Think of the left hip right above the left knee. Maybe your right foot scoots out a little bit more. You have a straight leg or a bent knee. Taking a deep breath in to find your length, and a breath out to find your fold. You can have your hands on the ground or blocks, whatever you need to find that perfect space for this side of your body. Taking one more full breath, a deep breath in and out. As you inhale, bending or rising back up, you're going to bend back into your front knee. We're going to move into a twist from here, letting your left hand ground onto something, either the ground or a block. Right hand coming to your right knee, taking a breath in to lengthen, breath out to find a twist. Hand can stay at the knee. Maybe the arm opens up towards the ceiling. One more full breath in. As you exhale, releasing your right hand down. Hips shifting up and back, right knee to meet your left. Taking a few big hip circles here, going to the right or the left. Taking a few in the other direction. And eventually finding your downward facing dog. Curling your toes, hips, drawing up and back. And staying right here, we're going to move through that flow another time. Inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, lowering your chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And stepping your left foot forward into your low lunge on this side. Left foot steps forward, right knee coming down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. And staying here with the hands on the ground, maybe moving up to blocks, to your left knee, or any space that's right for this side of your body. When you find that space, allowing you to settle into your deep inhales and exhales. Taking one more full deep breath here. Deep breath in and out. Gently releasing your hands down to frame your front foot. Finding your half splits on this side. Hips beginning to shift up and back. Maybe the right hip above the right knee. Left foot scoots out if it needs to. And straight leg or bent knee. Taking a breath in to find your length. A breath out to find your fold. Finding the perfect space for this side of your body. Taking one more full breath here. Full deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up, then bending back into your front knee. We're going to move into a twist on this side. Letting your right hand ground to the block or your mat, left hand coming to your left knee. Taking a breath in to lengthen, and a breath out to find your twist. Wherever you end up, still allowing your hips to draw forward and down. Maybe the left arm opens up towards the ceiling. One more full breath here, deep breath in and out. Gently releasing your left hand down, hips shifting up and back, left knee to meet your right. A few more hip circles, left or right. And eventually meeting in your child's pose. Knees can be together, a little bit wider apart, hips drawing towards your heels. Allowing your upper body to walk out long or settle down, however much feels good for you. When you find this space, allowing your breath to slow down. Allowing your exhales to be just that little bit longer. And staying right here, slowly rising high into your fingertips and walking your hands over towards the right side of your mat. Being mindful to keep length in both side bodies, so letting your right arm walk as long away from your hip as you can. Taking another deep breath in here. Exhale, settling down, finding the length on the left side body. Taking one more breath in and out. We're going to find our way over to the other side. Inhale, coming length onto your fingertips, coming back through center, allowing your hips to settle here for a moment before walking your hands over towards the other side. Finding length in both side bodies, letting your left arm walk out long. And when you're ready, slowly settling down. Allowing your right hip to draw back down to your mat. One more full breath in and out. As you inhale, coming back through center, finding length. Exhale, releasing here. Your next inhale, rising into your table and curling your toes, pressing back into your downward facing dog. Staying right here, we're going to go through that flow one final time. Inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, lowering your chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Rising high into your toes and slowly walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding another gentle forward fold, that soft bend to your knees. Head and neck to release. And then preparing for our squat, your malasana. Your feet can be about hip width, maybe a little bit wider. Feet parallel or toes flared to the sides. Allowing your hands to support you as you begin to settle down. So letting them support in front of you as your hips start to sink down. Pausing wherever feels right for your knees, your ankles, your hips. If you're able to sink all the way down, you're welcome to do so. Hands can stay on the ground in front of you, maybe your heart center. But wherever you end up, finding your breath. Slow, steady inhales. And slow, steady exhales. One more breath right here. Deep breath in and out. And then eventually making your way into a seat, however that feels good for you. You can bring your hands down behind you, letting your hips release down, or however feels good. But once you're there, letting your knees bend and your feet stay nice and wide on your mat. Finding a little windshield wiper from side to side. Coming back through center, and moving into our Janu Shirshasana, our head to knee pose. Letting your right leg extend out long in front of you, sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. Taking a breath in to lift tall and square over your right leg. As you exhale, finding your fold. If you have tight hamstrings or tight hips, you can always have a bend to this right knee to release, or have support underneath your left leg, that bent knee. But finding a space that feels right here for you. And finding a space where you can breathe. Slow, deep breath in. And out. Taking one more full breath here, deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. I'm going to stay on this side, just let the right foot come out towards the side, about 45 degrees, however feels okay for you. I'm going to stay the fold right down the center line of your mat. So adjusting your hips, however you need it to. And when you're ready, finding your length. And as you exhale, slowly finding your fold. Letting your right leg stay active and engaged. Toes curling back towards you and your right quadricep. Nice and strong. One more full breath here, a deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising back up. And letting your left leg extend out long in front of you. Maybe shake out the knee if you need to. You're going to find your Janu Shirshasana on the other side. Left leg's extending out. Sole of your right foot is onto the inside of the left leg. And maybe a bent knee or support under your right knee, however you need it here. Take a breath in to find length. And as you exhale, to find your fold. Allowing your breath to move in and out. One more full breath here, a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing it all out. You inhale, rising back up. Then opening the leg towards the left a little bit. So about a 45-degree angle out on this side. Taking a deep breath in to find your length, and exhale, folding forward. If it feels okay, keeping that left leg active and strong, toes curled back, quadricep engaged. Again, straight leg or bent knee, finding that perfect space for here. Taking one more full breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising back up. Letting your right leg extend out long, letting your left knee come in, maybe shaking out your knees, your ankles, your hips. We're going to find your seated forward fold, your Paschimottanasana. Your feet can be together, hip width, maybe a little bit wider. And finding your length. As you exhale, beginning to find your fold. And wherever you end up, allowing your breath to soften, allowing your head and neck to feel heavy. Allowing your body to move into whatever space it needs. Taking one more deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rolling back up. We're going to move into your bound angle, your Baddha Konasana. Bringing the soles of your feet together, your hips tight towards your heel, or your heels tight towards your hips. As much as feels okay on your knees and your hips. Taking a deep breath in to lift tall. Your knees beginning to press out and down. So thinking of a reverse thigh masser. Instead of pressing in, you're pressing out. Staying right here, maybe beginning to find a lean or a round forward. And connecting with your breath. Slow, deep breaths in and out. One more full breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising back up. We're going to scoot your feet a little bit further out in front of you. Nice diamond shaped, about the same distance from heels to groin as from knee to knee. Taking a breath in to find your length here, and a breath out to fold forward. Imagining your forehead is resting on the soles of your feet. Taking 2 more breaths here. Full deep breath in and out. Another full breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. We're going to make your way all the way onto your backs. And scooch anywhere on your mat that you need to, and slowly rolling all the way down. And initially allow your knees to hug into your chest. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Maybe some circles of your knees from side to side. You're welcome to stay right here or finding your happy baby, letting your knees draw towards your armpits. Maybe your feet up to the ceiling. You can take a hold behind your thighs, your ankles, maybe your feet. But wherever you end up, allow your shoulders to relax down onto your mat. Taking one more full deep breath in and out. Drawing your knees back into your chest. Move into a reclined twist. You can let your knees stay stacked, or if you'd like, you can let one leg extend out. We're going to twist towards the left first. So if you want, you can take your left leg out long, and then letting your knees come over towards that left side. Whatever variation feels good in your body. Wherever you've ended up, taking one releasing breath here. A full deep breath in. As you exhale, letting everything go. Staying here as long as you need to, before eventually coming back through center, pausing in the middle, allowing your hips and your spine time to resettle and realign. And then when you're ready, we're going to make your way onto the other side. Whatever leg variation you did on that first side, I encourage you to take that variation here. And either knees stacked, or maybe that right leg extends long and the left knee comes across your body. Another releasing breath here. Full deep breath in. As As you exhale, allowing everything to go. Taking one more full breath in and out. When you're ready, coming back through center. Giving yourself plenty of time to realign and come back here. And taking any final movements or motions that you might need before moving into your Shavasana. Your final relaxation. You're welcome to let your legs extend out long, arms by your sides, or anywhere else to allow your body to be as most comfortable as it can be. Maybe a pillow or a prop under your knees, however you need to. Once you find yourself in your Shavasana, that space that feels right, it's allowing your body to begin to relax. To begin to let go. And taking one more releasing breath. A full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Allowing your body to completely let go. Allowing control over your breath to release. And allowing control over your thoughts to go. Being completely at ease. to your breath, to your body, to this time and space. Allowing each breath to bring life, energy, and movement to your fingers and your toes, your arms and legs, back in through your head and neck. And slowly rolling onto your side, pausing there for one deep breath, a full deep breath in and out. And in time, making your way up into a comfortable seat. Thank you all so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me, with each other, and with everyone else sharing around the world. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.